Hi, I'm Jackie. Hi, and welcome to another video of Sailing CathayOz with me, Jackie. Last week, we had an amazing time on the tour of Fraser Island. I enjoyed that so much. This week, we continue on to the north of Fraser Island and also cross back to the mainland. Then, we sail offshore to one of the most southerly island reefs of Great Barrier Reef. We are now 600 nautical miles from the home base, and we have been on the water for 7 weeks. It doesn't seem anywhere near that long to me. Every day brings new experiences, and I found that living on a boat is not that big adjustment to make it. For me, the journey has been so interesting. I see the country and the water change from the cooler south coast to warmer mid coast, and now we had to warm to the tropical north coast. Altogether, the Australian east coast is around 1,900 nautical miles. That's about the same distance as from Turkey to Portugal across the whole Mediterranean. So it is not surprising that it changed so much. Come with me now on my journey from Fraser Island to Lady Musgrave Island. Fraser Island has many different parts, and each is so different to the other. We start this week at Gary's Anchorage, about halfway up to Great Sandy Straits. Apart from being a calm and beautiful overnight stop, there are lots of mud flats, and I want to go crabbing. The port is set overnight, and I'm very excited when it comes up in the morning. We have crab, we have a nail. There is one baby crab and a moral eel. There are good recipes in Chinese cooking for moral, but my captain explains that is in the north. These fish are one of the worst for carrying the Sigatoria toxin, so no eating this one. Later, we head further up to the straits until we reach the northern part of Fraser Island. This is on the eastern side of the huge Harvey Bay. The bay is 30 nautical miles high and 40 nautical miles wide. Already, I see the water change more to turquoise in color, and the beaches to become more white than yellow. I love these colors because they are the colors of my island holiday memories. Look at this beautiful beach. Only me. It's so nice. It's a beautiful sand, white. And when you touch, you feel like you touch the flower. It's beautiful. The next morning, we are in our tender when we spot something coming towards us in the water. It's a whale.
Oh my god, that's it.
No, 2 whales, maybe more. We move off to the side, and the whales keep pace with us.
Wow, so big. Oh my god, it's so huge. Oh my god.
After a while, they move away, and we respect their evident need for privacy. That was unexpected and totally exciting for me. After a day like that, it is good to see a beautiful sunset. Finally, it is time to say goodbye to Fraser Island and the Great Sandy Straits. I want to go to Lady Musgrave Island. It is a bit far from a day passage from Fraser Island, and it is not a good idea to arrive at a reef after dark. So we will make an intermediate stop at Bundaberg. I will get some supplies and then head out to the reef. The morning after we arrive there is a fog. Of course, it is technically winter, but I didn't know that there could still be fog in warmer places like this. The locals are also surprised, but everyone says that this year is colder than normal. On the left-hand side is Bundaberg, the entry of the ocean, and go through the town is Bundaberg. And it's very foggy day, and we need some grocery. We walk up to, I think we have to walk about 20 minutes or maybe more to get our stuff. Very good exercise. Anyway. Time for a quiet break. There is a long way to go, so we live in the pre-dawn. We want to make sure that we arrive in the early afternoon because this is the first visit to a reef. Hauling up the mainsail takes teamwork. The captain hauls the sail by hand, and I put in the slack line. I also make sure that the line that we use to pull the sail down also feeds out smoothly. When the sail becomes too heavy to pull, I load up the electrical winch and winch the sail to the top. I'm proud that we can now do this easily. Lady Musgrave Island is the second most southern island in the Great Barrier Reef. It is technically not an island, but a coral cay. The reef is kidney-shaped and has a path so that boats can enter and anchor inside. The reef provides protection from waves, but not from the wind, so it is important to go when the forecast is mild. This is the first time that I have ever sailed out of the sign of the land, and I'm a bit nervous. We have a lovely sail-through, and it is very exciting when we get near the island. We have to maneuver around the island to find the path. The path is very narrow, and I'm so nervous to see the reef on both sides of our boat. Once the anchor is down, we can explore, so we set off in the tender to the island.
What do you want? This is the view again.
What an amazing place! The reef flats are full of life, and I have a great time just walking around. I see a small shack in the shallow water, plus lots of fish. And look, there goes a stingray. I'm here for a few days, so next on the list is looking at the interior of the island. It is only 14 hectares or 35 acres in size, and it is called Wallagingi by the local Australian Aboriginals. The name Wallagingi means beautiful reef. Pisonia trees are well across the island, and there are some she oaks and pandanus as well. There are lots of birds that come to Lady Musgrave. White-capped Noddy terns nest in Pisonia trees, whilst bread-leg terns, black-napped terns, and silver gulls nest on the ground in more open areas nearer the beach. From December to May, muttonbirds nest in barrows, and their mournful wails can be heard at night. Many other species also live here or visit at certain times of the year. Green turtles and loggerhead turtles build their nests on Lady Musgrave. It is a shame that we are not here at hatching time. That is something I would love to see. Even though Lady Musgrave is very small, it is also a very important part of the local environment. As I wander around the island, from the magic forest to the wide lonely beaches, and on to the abandoned reef flats, I realize that there really is so much of planet Earth that I have never seen. Even though I have traveled so much through my life, I feel that I haven't seen almost nothing. There is so much here in this tiny place. I feel alive here in a way that I don't feel anywhere else that I have been. I wake each morning smiling and thinking of what new things I will see. I think that maybe I'm doing this at the right time of my life to really appreciate the gift of life and the gift of nature. And I think about the wonders ahead of me, with the world stretching away and away into a future distance that I cannot begin to measure. What an adventure this is!